Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from Phone Bunch and today we are reviewing the Karbonn A12 Star. It comes with a dual-core processor, Android 4.4 KitKat right out of the box for just Rs 4099. It's a 3G dual SIM smartphone. Let's have a look around the device first. On the left you have the volume rocker which seems quite sturdy, doesn't flex that much and there is no wobble. 3.5mm audio jack, micro USB port which is a bit retracted, so you would have to use the provided cable. You can also see the silver colored trim. On the right you have the power lock and unlock button. Moving to the bottom you have the primary microphone and that's just about it. At the back you can see the leather textured finish which you saw in the Note 3 as well as the canvas Elanza 2. 5 megapixel camera, LED flash, carbon embossed logo, and you also have the speakerphone right at the bottom. Phone feels good to hold in the hand. The back cover definitely adds a bit of grip to the device. It's not slimy but it is a bit glossy and it doesn't retract fingerprints. It's a bit hard to get open and you can see that it is a bit flimsy. Although when on the phone, it's absolutely solid. So there you have the 1400 mAh battery. You have one micro SIM card slot, one full-size SIM card slot, and you have the micro SD card slot right next to it, which can accept up to 32 gigs of storage. So you have the MediaTek 1.2 GHz MT6572 chipset powering this smartphone. It's a dual-core processor with Mali 400MP GPU and 512MB RAM. Running Android 4.4 KitKat. At the top you have a 2 megapixel front facing camera, proximity and light sensors are also available, along with the 4-inch WVGA IPS display, 480 by 800 pixels, 2 capacitive buttons at the bottom which do light up, and then you have the iPhone-esque physical home button. It serves 3 different purposes, we'll talk about that. For now let's focus on the display. You can see there is no distortion in brightness and colors even when the display is tilted. It is an IPS panel with wide viewing angles. I'll change some wallpapers so you can see the color reproduction too. The color reproduction is slightly dull and this is definitely not one of the brightest displays available. Now coming to network, we didn't have any major issues with network retention or call drops, but the call quality could definitely have been better. The speakerphone should have been louder as well. You do have dual SIM management where you can choose which SIM card to use for voice calls, video calls and messages. You can bind contacts to a particular SIM card as well. You do have Wi-Fi hotspot, Bluetooth tethering as well as USB tethering available on the phone. Karbonn A12 Star comes with a GPS support, so you'll be able to navigate with the help of Google Maps. Now this is the default dial interface, nothing special here. There are no new options available and you don't have the call record feature here. So you have a 5 megapixel primary camera with LED flash capable of recording 720p videos. And you have a 2 megapixel front facing camera also on this phone. You do have HDR capabilities available, but being a fixed focus camera you need to have very steady hands to capture images and video. Now here are some image samples. On the left normal, on the right HDR. You can see that the color reproduction is definitely not good. It's a bit reddish. The images do turn out to be a bit blurry as well. You can see the sides, they appear red in color. Here too, this is supposed to be dark red, but you see a pinkish hue in this image. Color saturation levels as well as hue is definitely not a forte for this camera. We'll upload more image and video samples soon. This is the headset you get within the box. It looks cheap, it sounds cheap, and it's definitely not something you want for listening to music. Now let's play some music on the phone. So speakerphone does get muffled. It's actually not that loud, but you do get an inbuilt equalizer using which you can customize the sound experience. Now this is a default FM radio interface. You can record in stereo FM as well. So it will be saved in the default storage that you have selected. Now we are playing a 720p video sample. It's being played at 30 fps and you can see that there is no lag. I will play a YouTube video for you. It's our unboxing of the Q510S from Zolo. Here too you can see there is no lag whatsoever. We are playing in 480p high quality mode. The audio is clear as well. Talking about the software, you get the Google Now launcher by default. And it's actually not that smooth an experience. It becomes a bit laggy. You can add more home screens and widgets very easily. All you need to do is just drag a widget to a particular home screen and drop it there. So new home screen would be added or just the widget will be added to a particular home screen. Not many apps came pre-installed when we got the phone. We've installed most of these apps, but Flipkart ebooks and the official Flipkart app did come pre-installed. It was an exclusive Flipkart launch as well. So now the home button, you have three functionalities. Double tapping it opens up the recent apps list. On long tapping it, you open up Google Now. And of course, on single tapping, you get to the home screen. So three functionality with a single button. It doesn't light up and it's actually a bit hard to press as well. Now here are the notification toggles. Again, there is nothing new here. It's a very basic looking Android experience. You do have KitKat running on the phone right out of the box, but it actually doesn't translate into performance. You have the Google Now launcher, as I said earlier. You can install your own launcher and change it from the home option in settings. Coming to display, you do have the theme option, which is not that useful. You do have auto brightness available, and Daydream 2 is available on this phone. You have about 1.27 GB internal storage, out of which about 299 is free right now. Apps and app data are movable to the external SD card, and you have 1.18 GB, that's your phone storage. You can easily get more than 1 day of usage with this phone. You can see right here, with moderate usage, you can get even more than 1 day. Right now, you can see that you have about 160 MB RAM free, so that's a general range. About 150 to 160 MB RAM is generally free with small tasks. You do have face unlock and voice unlock available in security apart from pattern, PIN and password. They do work well. You also have new options called App Start Management and App Permissions. We have seen this before. App Start Management, you can control which apps open up when the phone boots up. And using App Permissions, you can control which app is allowed to use which particular feature that your phone has. So let's say Droid Info uses the camera. You can choose to either allow it, deny it, or make it always ask for permission. Then you have Mobile Anti-Theft available, using which you can remotely lock or wipe your device after configuring it. Now this is the default keyboard that comes pre-installed on the device. It's the Android keyboard, but not the new AOSP keyboard, which comes with gesture functionality. Now coming to web browsing, we have loaded our mobile website, and you can see that scrolling is almost smooth. On a desktop website, however, you can see that it's a bit jerky and text and images take a bit of time to reflow. Now pinch to zoom is not that fluid as well. You can see a bit of lag there, and it's a bit unresponsive too. Now even in terms of general performance, we did find a bit of lag in the interface. As soon as you have too many apps open, the interface begins to bog down. It takes a bit of time to open up new apps. Gaming performance is also average with a bit of lag in the higher end games. But you have to remember that this device costs just about Rs 4,099. Decent performance, a 4-inch IPS display with a WVGA resolution, good solid build quality, decent design apart from that home button, which not only looks bad, it's hard to press, and there's actually no sense of including that on an Android smartphone. Keeping design issues aside, the call quality is not up to par on this device. The speakerphone is a bit low on volume, but if you can live with that, there's a good offering at this particular price point. We'll be back with more. Till then, you can watch our unboxing and the gaming review of the Karbonn A12 Star. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Any questions, hit us in the comment section. Thanks for watching and have a great day.